Potter's Journal 2018. It is December 31st, 2018. I just released 2 years worth of videos in 1 year. This is the first time I'm live on the actual day. What's going on in the studio today? Yeah, nothing just yet. Just time to reflect and look back on the past year. And a time to maybe look back and see how it all played out in my Potter's Journal. So the year started with pies, making 40 small, medium, and large pies, decorating them a variety of ways. One of my successes in both making and selling with the fluted edge and the groove in it to catch the glaze. Also, one of my favorite videos from the year, making pottery pie plates with latex gloves. I think it was one of the first ones. And also started the year off with an order for dinnerware, trying to figure out a way of decorating it that actually fits a plate. I came up with just using one glaze so that it could be, sold at an acceptable price, with just a few grooves, two lines in it that would pull and catch the glaze. So that was great, except not the success the pies was. I had to do it 2 times over since I didn't sieve the glaze through a fine enough sieve. And while I was doing that, started to plot out the year, and what I might do and which way I might go. The wavy edge bowls I had fun with the first year. Okay, and mugs, always lots of mugs, which I don't want to be labeled a mug channel. I could be, because it's something that's always going on in the studio. After the dinnerware set, though, I really just wanted to do a lot of some different stuff and enjoy some throwing, not be so restrained by the technical aspect of, the dinnerware plates all having to match. So some, what do you call these, garlic jars, and decorating them all different ways. I started the very first face mugs. I started the Jugs series, some wavy edge bowls, and the folk art drawings in the small bowls, the botijo. And wanting to have some fun, okay, carried over from year 1, the wavy edge bowls. I did these from 2 pounds, and it's a very long video, making a 9-pound one. It would have been great if I could have edited it down or made it fast forward, but very physical process on the 9 pounds. These folk art drawings. Yeah, the first year, very technical, loosened up. This was helped along by doing the Empty Bowl program in Pittsburgh at Carlow University. As a starving artist and poor dirt farmer, there's really very little I can do to contribute financially, but I can make pots. So this is a great opportunity for, a potter. And this Jugs series, the idea came into my head actually in late 2017. But the drawings, I did a lot of research, and these are from Jugs that I'd seen from images. And I don't know that when I started researching the cobalt blue Pennsylvania stuff that these were actually on Jugs, but I just every different pattern drawing design I could find, I just put it on the side of a jug. And the ring jug, or harvest jug, or circle or donut jug, often made very thin and narrow, but yeah, my thoughts are, well, what would happen if you made it very fat and just had a little opening in the center? So this is something that I hope to get to in 2019. And a batter jug, it's hard to imagine, because I've seen these huge, that much batter being used, but I guess if it was a big family, yeah, it would have been. Okay, my first year's double bowls were very technical and machine-like, so this year a little taller. I was able to loosen up on these, put the handle the other way, and like taking that in another direction. Like to do some kind of double pot every year. Here's you know, a tall one. I don't know what you'd put in it though. And for the Jug series, so I might have to do this 2019 a double jug. Before I could do face jugs, I did the research, researched images, and these are sketches from the ones that I liked, and then down here sketches from the ones of the way I hope to take my own. And at first thinking, you know, the Jug series, because of the influence, the idea from Hobby Potter and the mug a day for a year, I was trying to think how I could fit and get these done in a year. So broke it down into doing small series of 5 and 5, and small and medium 3, and large 2, but eventually came to this doesn't have to be done in a year. This could stretch out. Okay, and wondered, okay, what would happen if Basquiat was a potter? And okay, and what if William de Kooning was a potter? And requests, pasta ball. Okay, for my brother-in-law's birthday, my pottery apprentice said that a punch bowl was the right size for a pasta bowl. Well, I didn't make it big enough, and it turns out that they need a pasta bowl that's pretty big. Another special order request, orchid pots. And another request, okay, the goblets, and this video I called Throwing Goblet Throwing Challenge Madness, that this is a trick and not a pot. Yeah, doesn't form out of the clay, but a trick that you force it into. If I ever do these again, it'll be thrown in 2 parts, and I've seen let's see, Warren McKenzie and Simon Leach's thrown in that way. And this was the week of March, let's see, February, March, with the goblets and a special order, another least watched video, okay, and maybe not very good, the special hand stamped, the batijo, putting and attaching handles. I tried some different clays for the Jug series, so I can, you know, get some different clays and glazes. This is the week of March, so that's when I actually did the pasta bowls. Looks like that's when I did my first face mugs, the yarn bowls, and worked out some of the ideas for the pasta bowl, taking from commercial pasta bowls, or maybe, you know, hand painted commercial pasta bowls. I think this was posted as my studio escape, where I kind of finished up the year. Week of March 12th. Oh, this is the week of Ensica. Okay, this is where I did, yeah, maybe one of my last runs with the reclaimed clay. And these, some forms from out of my past. The second year, okay, they didn't make it. The first year, the glaze was a problem. This year, it was the reclaimed clay. And decided I better make the double bowls again in last year's style, and they did pretty much all go. So, and the week of Ensica, seeing a potter's work, very sculptural. So I did the jugs, and used my sculpture as an influence for them. I don't know that I'll go this way, but yeah, it's another direction. Okay, and at the end of my production cycle, thought, okay, I need to get one more last run but I had to draw a red line and say I can't do all I want to do. I can only do for this special order 2 and 3 and 1. I never did get the olive oil jars made, so that'll be something to start this year. I did manage to get the lids remade for some that were too small. And it looks like now, yeah, getting into summer, the slipware I did for the Southside Historic Village, the blue and the gray, for, yeah, some timepieces. 1880s is our village's focal point. And started to work out a plan of what I could make there, and maybe work with some of the other craftspeople. This is during a fair, so my pottery apprentice, we picked pieces of hers out to enter in the fair. And the piece that was the most fun was the bunt pan, or ring cake mold. I put this in the wood oven, and that was another video that was fun to do. Okay, and yeah, always thinking about the jug series. These are Picasso jugs, sketches of his pieces. And his faces and decorations seem very much to fit and become part of the jug and the form, whereas mine just seem more like a decoration on the jug. So I tried a little harder to put mine on the jug, so we'll see in 2019 which way this goes. I might be sorry it's a 101 jug series and that I'm not going to continue it. Okay, yeah, at the Southside Historic Village, the first year I did 100 pots in the week while volunteering, and this year just doing, and this was madness, 20 face mugs, because each one has, I'm going to have to get a calculator out and see how many parts when you count the teeth, the eyes, the eyelids, the eyelashes, the lips. Okay, I don't put noses on face mugs. Yeah, your head is supposed to fill that in. I took some special orders while I was there, a batter bowl, and also liked working with the yarn lady. I threw the pot while she crocheted and demonstrated on how you use a yarn ball, and she also helped me redesign it, that from now on mine will be like this. And thinking ahead to the new year, actually I could have done a holiday show sale, but had very little left by the time December came along. I did manage to put a small inventory for it. And 2019 ideas, okay, things serious artists, potters don't make. Yarn bowls, sponge holders. I told somebody no, but I think I'm going to end up doing. I won't even tell you what these are. Spoon holders, okay, bird houses, bird feeders. Let's go all the way here. Pumpkin heads. And okay, my success from last year, selling. I'll have to do 5 sizes on the pies this year. The back of the journal is just filled with notes here for putting together a video. What else do we have? Oh, the Pottery Apprentice. Hopefully she'll be back and we'll do ABC. Let's see. H is for handles. P is for pinhole. Pyrometer, if I should ever get one. And just dreaming. I do have a couple old kilns around here that if I did a kiln conversion, I've got an Olympic oval that yeah, that's something to be done with. And yeah, ideas for 2019. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Special thanks for the comments and being a part of my Potter's Journal. If you haven't and you can do those things, please do. If not, stop back and see what's going on in my studio in 2019. Here's the new edition. Okay, a lot of blank pages to fill there yet. Let's hope it's a good 2019 in my studio and in yours.